Go ahead and get it started up. We got the Contender 6 box half case break number 1 and number 2. So we'll do both of these in that break. We'll go ahead and knock them down. Here we go. Zero snow in your hometown. Really, AD? That doesn't even make any sense. Here's Contenders half case break number 1. Dude, this stuff is going through the roof, and there's a good reason why. Because there's like $2,000 and $3,000 hits in a case. It just doesn't make any sense. See, and now Decoy's like, oh, I appreciate California. I'm sure you do, Decoy. Yeah. So there's already up in half case break number 1. We'll do some Contenders. We'll switch over to the Ultimate 8 basketball. I'm still confused on why Ultimate 8 basketball ever sits up there for any extended period of time. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, we'll go ahead and knock out a round tonight as well. But yeah, hey, if you guys want to jump into that immaculate little retro thing. So I've been trying to piece together or trying to figure out what we can do for the Super Bowl, and maybe you guys can help me brainstorm what we can do. Brainstorm for the what we can do for the Super Bowl break. So now, in every single year previously, we've always done a massive break, 100 boxes, 80 boxes. Like every year, it just goes up. So it's like started out like 30 boxes, then went to 50, then 70, 80, 100 boxes. But now we've kind of hit this point to where a lot of the old products, meaning anything 2011, 12, 14, any of that stuff, it's gone through the roof. Meaning you just can't get it. Here's Carlton Davis out of 99. So I was trying to wrap my brain around it today. I was like, all right, Brian, what do we do here? You know, because we need to obviously do a big Super Bowl break, right? AD's like, for the Super Bowl, do a double 8. Yeah, but we like to have the longevity. We like to have a lot of boxes too. So what I was thinking was maybe we do some boxes, clearly not as many, because so what I wanted to do is let you guys kind of chew on this for a minute. Here's a Josh Adams that's going over the Eagles. What's up, Iceman? So Josh Adams over to the Eagles. So what I was kind of thinking, because I was like, all right, cool. If we get a box of 2017 National Treasures, a box of 2012 National Treasures, and then let's just say a box of 2017 Flawless NFL, we would already be at $4,000 on those 3 boxes. And that's a minimum $160 buy-in right there with nothing. Like no bonuses, no doubt. Those 3 boxes. Does that even make sense to you guys, right? Does anybody want to even do that break? Because I guarantee we're going to get absolutely pounded on that break. So I'm just saying, like, that's why I want your guys' input. I want your guys' feedback. Maybe we can do some smaller breaks. I still have, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 different boxes I've been setting aside. So some 2018, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11. I still have like 50, maybe 50 boxes or something like that. But if we start dipping into that 2017 year, that's going to be hell on earth. I'm just saying. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Here's Colton Miller. Buy up all the newer stuff with Brady autos. I mean, the thing is, all the newer stuff is way above cost too. I mean, we could do a 2018 only mixer, and it would still be a boatload of money. So that's where I said I'm kind of lost, guys. I don't know what to do. So my initial thought process was maybe we do I build out a all 32 teams hit Ultimate 8. Here's that at 175 DeAndre Hopkins. All 32 teams hit in Ultimate 8. And like I said, I mean, that obviously is going to range. It's not every hit's going to be a $500 hit, because then the buy-in to the break would be $500. I mean, we all know how that works, right? Here's a rookie ticket of Javon Wims, 71 out of 83. But we could do maybe 30, 40 boxes or something like that, and then do just a ridiculous Ultimate 8. Here's Chad Kinoff. What? 9 cases of rookies and stars. Unfortunately, nobody has 9 cases of that stuff. I could do like 4 cases of it, but I don't think anybody has 9. Let me guess, Popeye, $96? We need to sit around and talk about the commercials then. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Right, Decoy? Yeah, I don't want to sit around and talk about commercials. I want to do some breaks with you guys. That's the thing. All right, so we're in half case break number 1 of the Contenders. And this stuff obviously went way, way, way up. You guys remember out at the rookie photo, or not the rookie photo shoot, but just the rookie event we were at this past week. We hit the Lamar Jackson 1-of-1 Super Bowl ticket, which is kind of tight. So here's Tavarius McFadden. It's over San Fran. Which box do you think has Baker? This one or the 4th? Well, Darth, we're gonna find out. See, like I'm saying, like with a Baker auto, base auto sells in what, $700-800? And then we've hit a Baker auto and then a whole bunch of other weird stuff. Here's Michael Gallup, Traquan Smith, 37 out of 75. Over to Dallas, Floydtown. So as I told you guys too earlier, if you guys weren't here earlier, my main goal since I was so delayed getting back from LA. Here's 27 out of 53, Billy Price. Since I was so delayed because of all the snowstorms and all that other stuff, I wanted to get out your guys' main mail days. So all those main mail days from the LA breaks last week are already out. There literally wasn't a single delay in that, which should tell you guys how hard I work to make sure that you guys, nothing skips a beat, even though a weird snowstorm came in. But I'll do the bonuses later on this week as well. So 24 to 49. And that's going to be DJ Sharp. Maybe mix in the serial number game. The coolest player I got to meet out there was actually not even on camera. It was Nick Mullins. Was the coolest dude. I'm not even kidding. Nick Mullins, the quarterback for San Francisco, he looked like an insurance salesman. Like, I was like, all right, cool. So we sit down. I'm like, and then one of the Panini guys is like, oh, hey, this is Nick. And didn't say anything after that. And then I was like, wait, Nick. He's like, oh, no, Nick Mullins. I was like, oh, wait a second. I feel like I should know that name. But anyway, yeah, it was, he just like a normal dude, super nice guy, sat there, had drinks for like 30 minutes with Nick Mullins, and I thought that was pretty freaking neat. Here's Mike McGlinchey. What's up, Boomstick's dad? And I'll tell you what, the second coolest person I met out in LA wasn't even a football player. Wasn't even a football player. So we get ready to get on a flight back to Columbus. All right? And listen, I use my miles. Now, all right, so because I buy the inventory and I'm able to use my credit card to buy the inventory. So I have a lot of miles. I'm not going to play around with you, all right? I got a lot of miles. So for the long LA flight, I was like, all right, I'm going to get all hoity-toity and I'm going to book a first-class flight with my miles and damn near burn them all up. So I booked this first-class flight and I'm like, oh, this is going to be fantastic, So I'm sitting next to John Kasich. And if you guys don't know who John Kasich is, he was the former governor of Ohio. Just got beat out by Mike DeWine this past year. Literally one of the nicest guys I've ever met. So all of our flights were delayed. We were hanging out. We went up to that Admiral Club where you guys saw that picture. I was up there with like 4 hours with him. And I've never experienced like a politician like firsthand without like media around or anything like that. Like one-on-one with a politician. And I'll tell you what, the dude could spin any story into something about his campaign or something about what he was working on or anything. He never answered direct. He always spun off his aunt. It was it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. So anyway, that was the other highlight of my trip, and that was during the worst part, which was all the delays. So I thought it was pretty neat. All right, here's a Lenny Fournette at a 175. A girl from AD's Glitter Club. No, wasn't a girl from AD. AD doesn't branch out to the LA market very much for the Glitter Club. That's the only thing. All right, so we have a boatload. Here's a Jordan Wilkins. And that's over to those Colts. So Indianapolis, that'll be Outlaw JJ. So we have Ultimate 8 basketball that would be knocking around here tonight as well. Maybe we'll do a case of Contenders and then jump over there, do some of the basketball, then come on back. Here's Jake Kumaro, and I guess he sells pretty well. AD goes, the final question then. Would you take as a president Kasich or Nick Mullins? It's a damn good question. Yeah, that is the guy that ran against Trump in 2016. Yes, you're correct. And he may just run again. I didn't ask him directly, but he just made it run again. I mean, he's the most centered, between a Republican and Democrat that you could possibly get. So, but no joke, the guy was nice as hell to me. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just because we were stuck in an airport together. And I was drinking I literally, at one point, the American Airlines Admiral Club was like, hey, we're out of Bud Light. I was like, what do you mean? I only had 7 of them. Go ahead and restock that there, big cat. What do you think this is? Amateur hour? You're going to keep me all locked up in here? Absolutely not. Here's Tremaine Edmonds at a 99. Mullins for president, yes. And, I'll take any cracked ice you want to give me. How about Christian Kirk? Super nice guy as well. He was one of the guys. So this past year was kind of weird, and I couldn't say anything out loud, obviously, at the event. Hold on. Let me grab a mag case here for this. So I couldn't say anything at the actual event. But it was super different. And I'm so glad that you guys were understanding of that too. Because what you have to do at these events that don't have a designated station for breakers. Okay, so yes, we were in the room. Yes, we were set up. Yes, they knew we were there. Those kind of things. But there was no designated station by the NFLPA and Panini. Now, in previous years, they used to push guys over to the table and they'd be like, hey, why don't you go break with the guys? And they'd be like, all right. This year was completely different. It was, I don't even know how to really describe it. The guys were so far behind on their autographs that you didn't even want to mess with them. Like, I tried to be like, hey, I was talking to Cortland Sutton before, and he was super nice and remembered all the stuff we did out the rookie photo shoot. And then whenever I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I got some other stuff that we just pulled. He's like, man, I don't feel like signing anything. As he was signing things. And I was like, oh man, that's super awkward. So, Sunka goes, Bud Light? Lobo, that's a really nice hit, by the way. Well, that was the free beer. Bud Light was the free beer. So I'm not going to... Here's Brandon Powell. I don't know if you're saying Powell or Powell. So Brandon Powell going over to Detroit. That's Lee Man. So we're in half case break number 1. Like I said, maybe after we get done with this first case, we'll jump over. And here's a 5 out of 10. Derelique. K-State J was probably a little worried. He's like, man, I got Oaktown. 32nd spot. No worries, man. Out of 10. Derek Carr for you. So, hey, did you guys knock out that first half case of the retro 2016 Immaculate Football? Yes or no? Because if we don't want to do the second half, I will definitely save the boxes for mixers or for the Super Bowl break or all kinds of weird stuff. Oh, Sunky, yeah, no, I'm not. So they were like, it was either Bud Light, Stella. Nobody likes Stella, all right? Nobody. If anybody likes Stella, you're like, you know what? I think I'm going to go to a different bar. So, like, nobody likes that. And then there was, like, an orange mango beer. Nobody's trying to drink an orange mango beer. So I was like, hey, give me a BL. Because the other beers were like $9 a beer. Nobody wants to pay $9 for a mango beer. Do you guys want to knock out the last half? I mean, we might as well, dude. It's the 16 stuff. I want to hit a weird shield. I want to hit Tom Brady. I want to hit all kinds of stuff. Here's Deshaun Hamilton. Chicks like Stella? No, they don't. Chicks do not like Stella. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know what bars you went to. Okay, Lee Man's like, oh, I love Stella Draft. Nobody likes it. Here's Armani Watts. Armani Watts. Oh, God. Lee Man's like, well, I can't wait. I'm drinking a Stella right now. No, you're not. No one's drinking a Stella. Here's Marcus Allen over to the Steelers. I'll tell you what, it feels damn good to be back here. Wentz is through the... Well, I mean, you got Wentz. You got the whole 16 Cowboys class, which is every person on the planet. Plus, Immaculate has weird vet autos that we don't even know about. And it's a sealed case from 16? Get in my belly. All right, hey, listen, I'm going to post up that last... That is... I bought that case on a whim because I was like, you know what? Just in case, Goff... Goff... What if Goff wins? You just never know. Maybe put the Rams at the top. I don't know. You got to put Dallas up at top, obviously. Hold on. Let me list up that last half. All right. Last half is up there for you guys. I know 16 is absolutely amazing year. So anyway, I have it up there. It's obviously a solid price for you guys as well. Because it's good to be back. Like I said, it's good to be back here. I appreciate you guys held off on the emails of being like, hey, when are the bonuses done? So what that does is that makes me want to add even more bonuses. And that's what I'm going to do. So we have a ton of autographs. And I'll show you guys a couple of those as well. I just listed up the Immaculate. Just listed her up. Here's a Marcus Ball. And that's going over to Oaktown. So K-State J. We're in the first half case break. Nothing wild at Christian Kirk cracked ice. Okay, clearly I misjudged the room that everybody in this room loves Stella. I literally misjudged it. I thought we were all... Well, I mean, I don't know what Big Earn's drinking. He's always drinking something weird. 175, Andy Dalton. Did you get in there, Mobster? And a MJ Stewart. Over to Tampin, and that'll be Big Net 86. Big Net 86, a little under the weather. Hopefully, brother, you feel better here soon, man. I'm still, there's like, all right, so both of my kids are sick, or starting to get sick again. So I'm like, just as I was getting over whatever the hell I had for God knows how long, now the kids are getting sick again. So I'm just like, I don't know. Here's Jordan Lasley, and that's over to Baltimore. Broncos 76. Bronco 76 was the proud recipient of that Lamar Miller 101. I think so. Actually, this is a pretty solid hit, too. Quentin Nelson over to Indy. You're going to get I feel like you're going to get a decent bit back there. Outlaw. Quentin Nelson. Stella's over Bud Light. Yeah, absolutely. But Stella's were $8. All right, so you tell me. So you go Stella, $8 Stella over free Bud Light in an airport. Where are you going to be at? You guys tell me. Now, let me remind you, you got 20 hours to spend in the airport. All right? Why don't you just pump the brakes there? Here's a rookie ticket RPS of Cortland Sutton. Speak of the devil there. Going over to Denver. Let me get something to write that. Oh, here. Denver. $14 gone already in Immaculate. Darth Whodad's getting ready. He's ready to do some work tonight. All right, so the Cortland Sutton in that last one. Dude, we haven't hit anything wild as first half of Contenders. The stuff went through the roof. I've been trying to buy it as much as I can for you guys, but holy hell, it is getting very expensive. So that's why I was like, you know what, just... You have a ton of brewers? All right, cool. Here's a Jake Kumaro. Are you sure Jake Kumaro sells well? Somebody told me that. This is going over to Green Bay. So Dancing Monkey. There you go. So yeah, half case break of 2016 Immaculate NFL up there. Here's a Harrison Phillips from Stanford over to Buffalo. That's Cool Breeze, 127. Bud Light equals, I get it, Bud Light equals water. Free Bud Light or $8 Stellas. And let me remind you, you got 20-something hours to sit there and drink. What are you going to do? You're going to rack up a tab. Nobody in their right mind wants to be like, yep, you know what? I'm going to drink roughly about $110 without tip of Stella Draft. No one's going to do that. God dang it, JL friend. Oh, you guys. You guys. Here's Doris Fountain. That's going over to them Colts. So Indy back over to Outlaw JJ. So we'll keep bopping back between, well, we got basketball. We're going to do a basketball after this. Well, we have Ultimate 8. Uh-oh. How about 4 out of 5 Malik Hooker? Thank you, Decoy. This is 4 out of 5, though. Malik Hooker going over to Indy. Dude, Outlaw. 4 out of 5? Malik? Yup. You would drink water over Bud Light. Big Earn, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't believe anything that you're saying right now. You would drink 40 Bud Lights. Yes, you would drink 40 free Bud Lights. Absolutely. I don't know why this is such a big debate. This is going over the top. Now, I know that we go over the top once in a while, but this is getting out of control. Here's a Carlos Hyde at 24. Season ticket. I should have flown to Vegas, but there were no flights leaving for Vegas. So believe me, it was slim pickings. The second that these flights would start, because Chicago, all the Chicago airports, or what would that be? O'Hare, closed down, and that's where American was flying to. O'Hare closed. So that literally just severed a boatload of flights that were leaving LA. And so it was damn near competitive to get home. So I'm just saying. Here's a rookie ticket variation of Derwin James, and that's over to them Chargers. So Derwin James, that'll be Smitty 09. River City Hot Girls will sit next to the $8 Stella drinker versus a free Bud Light drinker. Just saying. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, here's Luke Falk going to Miami. Oh, man. River City just like... You just dropped the hammer on us, bro. My bad. She said that... You said the hot girls. He goes, the hot girls will sit next to the $8 Stella drinker versus a free Bud Light drinker. Just saying. That hits home, River City. It hits home. Just saying. Oh, man. I have no rebuttal. That was fantastic, River City. I don't know what to say back to that. All right, here's half case break number 2, the 6-box half case break. We'll jump over to a little basketball after this. Good to have you guys on board. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll have breaks tomorrow and Friday. I think Michaels will be in the building tomorrow with us as well. From what I hear. So hopefully he'll be up here, and he's always good for a nice little accent or two as well while he does some breaks. But good to have you guys on board. It feels great to be back at home. Get to see my fam for a little bit as well. As much as they would let me before everybody would start crying. All the kids would start crying, and then I'd have to run away as fast as I could. But other than that, it was great to be home. Now, God, you guys have had the chance to meet Parker online. Some of you guys have had the pleasure to meet my son Parker at the National as well, and no, I love the kids to death, man. But yeah, getting back home always hectic as well. So I appreciate your guys' patience with all the bonuses from the LA trip, and like I said, I'll get those things knocked out this week. I'm still racking up. You guys have filled up a boatload of Super Bowl squares too. So that's what the hit list is here on Contenders tonight, is the Super Bowl squares, and so that should be fun. I see a cracked ice in here. What are we gonna have? Nick Mullins cracked ice? Question mark. That was close. That was damn close. How about a DJ Reed? 5 out of 24 going over San Fran. So Jay Millich. I thought it was going to be Nick Mullins. I'm just saying. I think his autograph is in this in the product. I don't know. I think so. Regardless, any cracked ice, I'm going to go ahead and get my paws on it. So DJ Reed, 5 out of 24. And that's going over San Fran. I wonder if they released any. Here's Brandon Powell. If they released any details for the or any of the housing details for the 2019 sports card convention as well. I know some of you guys are itching to get your guys' rooms, but I would say book early. If you guys are gonna go to the national convention up in Chicago, I would get the rooms booked early. Just saying. The second it comes available, and maybe it is available right now, I'm going to get my stuff booked. All right, here's Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and that's going over to Green Bay. So Darth Who Dat. There you go, bud. So that last break of the night is up. That 2016 Immaculate. I'm not sure where it's at. I know a lot of spots went real quick, but yeah, that'll be the last one. Maybe we'll pepper that one in before the second case of Contenders. I don't even know. 250 points. Need to random that little nugget off. Here is a Rashawn Evans out of 54, the rookie ticket stub. My ball cards. What's up, dude? Chicks like big suspenders. And then 80 said, what if you're just big? 24 gone. All right, so 8 left in the immaculate 3-box half case break 2016. Who knows what's going to come? I don't even know. We're going to get weird out of that thing. All right. And I have some points to random off from those breaks as well. Number 7, Big Net. There you go, buddy. Here you go. All right. So thanks, guys, once again for hanging out. Good to be back. Still trying to get caught up, man. It's no joke building out Ultimate 8 stuff. Here's Durham Smith, and that's over to Miami. So Nally's 79. We need to see a big hit. We haven't seen anything yet. Remember, you guys got the hitless Super Bowl squares, which I'm filling out a boatload of brackets for you guys as well. We've been doing the Super. I'm just gonna keep it rolling. We're just gonna keep doing the Super Bowl squares. Keep those rocking and rolling for you guys as well. And Darius Leonard. He kind of came back down to earth though. The Darius Leonard. At first it was like 160, and then people started pulling more and more, and now I think it's leveling out. Maybe what? Around like $50 or something like that. But still, that's your buy-in back there for Indy and Lobo 49. Hey, how about Anthony Miller? 90 out of 99. You want to do a heads up, huh, Sanka? Oh. I should probably get a heads up posted up in the reward store then, huh? We can do a heads up. I'll post it up in it. Maybe I'll. That's what I'll do. Hold on. Let me write that down. I'll set a reminder for myself to post up a box break battle into the rewards store for tomorrow. So hopefully you got a good bit of points there, Sunka, because it ain't cheap. Those are the winner takes all, which are kind of nice. We have to, but super squares. There's 48 out of 49. You got Naeem Hines and Mark Walton. Where am I staying at Chicago? Jake, are the hotels already listed up? $250 points. Let's random that off again. Number 10, which is Outlaw JJ. So if you guys are tuning in for basketball, we're going to knock around basketball after this case. And then we'll jump back. We'll knock around some more contenders. The Super Bowl, any hitless teams out of, like, we've had breaks last week or the week before. I forget which week it was. We had hitless squares in Contenders I think the first time we had hitless squares was Contenders release day. And then from then on, anyway, I have it all marked down over here. So, but anyway, tonight's contenders are hitless as well. So, if you don't get a hit, then you're going to go into the Super Bowl squares. And like I said, the rest of the breaks this week, we'll do some Super Bowl squares, and we'll just keep filling them up, man, because there'll be some cool prizes going out for you guys as well. So it's not something you can buy into, but you buy into the breaks. If you don't get anything out of the breaks, you can get in there. Plus, you guys are getting some rewards points. I guess what I could do is I could do like a rewards points Super Bowl squares too. I could do that. So get some rewards. You guys can use up your rewards points and jump into the Super Bowl squares. All right, now I got to write down both of those things, or I will forget. I promise you. All right, so Super Bowl squares. I'll literally forget. Heads up. Heads up. Box break. Rewards. Super Bowl. Square. Rewards. All right, perfect. All right, anything else I need to remember? I'll keep writing down on that little piece of paper there. All right. 33,000 points or 330,000 points? Which one is it, Sanka? Which one is it? All right, Todd Gurley at a 175. We need to see something out of Contenders. Bunch of hogwash right now. Out of this entire case here. When Darius Leonard is the biggest hit so far. A three-way heads up. Now we're just going into an actual break format there. All right, here's Dorian Daniel, 10 out of 99. I guess we could do a three-way. That sounds weird when I say it out loud, but thanks for getting me to say that out loud. Heads up. You're going to go heads up, too. All right, here's a Malik Jefferson over to Cincy. And you got 33 out of 49, Trenton Cannon. That's over those Jets. So the championship ticket over the Jets, chance 22. 33,000. All right, yeah, we'll need to get a... We'll have to do a couple more. Here's a Roquan Smith. Is that variation? That might be. Roquan Smith. Going over to Chicago for Charlie. We got 3 boxes left after this. Here's a Kiki out of 99. And that's over to Houston. So K-State J. All right. 3 boxes left. Out of Contender, 6-box half case break number 2. We got 3 and 4 still coming up here tonight as well. And some Ultimate 8 basketball, which should be kind of fun. I don't know. There you go, a little Frozen Rosen. So going over to Arizona, Iceman. What do you think, Iceman? Get you on the board there. True rookie. Actually, variation? Question mark. Josh Rosen. I would assume that you would get your 45 back for that. So, Rosen. Going over to Iceman. Sometimes all it takes, Iceman, is that one spot. All right, that's a start, but I need to see more. This is half case break number 2, Iceman. So you actually have Arizona and not Atlanta. You have Arizona. Atlanta is Jake V, 317. So, I mean, I love the spirit of rooting on Jake V in Atlanta, but you just got the Rosen. So think about that for a minute. Here's Armani Watts. Yeah, you do not have Atlanta in this break. And out of 54 to 99, Joe Flacco. Then Deontay Burnett, and that's over them Jets. Iceman didn't even know that they hit Arizona. I like it. All right, then you got a Richie James. The Rosen's got to go for a little bit, right? Just a tad? Somebody speculating on Rosen? No, that's all right, Iceman. I figured that much. No worries at all. No worries at all. Here's a Dorrance Armstrong Jr., and that's over to Dallas. Outlaw JJ. All right, we got 2 boxes left. Out of this half case break number 2 of the new 2018 Contenders. We'll jump over to the Ultimate 8 basketball directly after this. So if you're hanging out for that, we'll be there in just a shake. We'll come back, do the second case of Contenders, and then finish it off with that Immaculate, which I'm actually stoked about. Real stoked. Here's a Mike Boone at a 49 championship ticket. Over to Minnesota. Which, it'll be Greg. Hang in there, Iceman. Hang in there. Here's 40 out of 49. Malik Jefferson. Going over to Cincy. Rye guy. And you got Ryan Nall. That's over to Chicago. Rosen and Kirk are going to click under Cliff Kingsbury, says Lobo. Lobo's now the new Bleacher Report, and I like it. Here's Jordan Mailata. All right, last stack in this box. One more box to go. Championship ticket, 8 out of 99, Leonard Williams. Why you got to make us freak out? Whenever I see that color on the ticket, I think it's a 101. It's not. The odds of another Rosen? I've seen stranger things happen. Oh, I know. I know you are, but whoa. Hey, now. What are the odds of that? A Broncos, dude, Broncos 76 legit hit the 1-of-1 Super Bowl ticket last week. And now you hit 93 out of 99 Lamar. This is now why, I just say, it's starting to get a little weird with contenders. Now, Broncos 76, you have a 93 out of 99 Lamar Jackson. Get in there, dude. Get in there. Oh, that felt good, doesn't it? Yep. Hey now. So Lamar Jackson out of 99. Doing what feels right, Broncos. Holy smokes. Good God's right. After hitting the 1-of-1 last week. Now you got the 99. Look, you might as well just go for the rainbow set. You're literally the only person that can put together the rainbow set, so just do it. All you gotta do is get the cracked ice. That'd be pennies compared to that champion or the Super Bowl ticket that you have. Just saying. Put it together and make some Baltimore Lamar Jackson fan just squirm. More like Lamar 76. I see what you did there, my ball cards. All right. Last box in this, but man, I'll tell you what. Contenders done turned up the heat with the Rosen and the Lamar out of 99. All right. You bet, Iceman. You bet. 14 out of 75. You got Brett Favre. Couple more. And you got Daron Payne, and that's over to Washington. Oh, Washington. Jay Millich, here you go, bud. That Josh Sweat again. Josh doesn't know how to sign his autograph. Still. That's okay, Josh. That's okay. It's over to Philadelphia. Hughes, 1701. All right, last couple packs. But, dude, holy smokes. Contenders came back with a bang. And then you got Alex Magoo. What? One spot left in number 2 of Immaculate. Hey, maybe we'll sneak in Immaculate right after the basketball breaks. I don't know. Bolt's ready. Jair Alexander, and that's over to Green Bay. Last 2. And Redemption. You got a rookie ticket RPS of Kalen Balaj. Wait, you had a kid ask me if his card was any good yesterday after school, and he pulls out a 2000 Bowman Brady rookie. You had to talk about protection again. I know. You know what? You'd think you wouldn't have to do it, Popeye. Your kids are old enough. You don't have to talk about protection anymore. And then somebody pulls out a Tom Brady Bowman rookie at school. Now you know what? Shit's all over the place. Oh, that's too funny, Popeye. Oh, good night. All right.